Nice.
Don't want to have a silhouette here.
Slatliner. Come on, the fish. Right, folks, I've just been over chatting with Dave, looked over and my rod was all slack. Probably got a pout and it's just coming back to me a little bit more. I'm going to just wind. We've got something on there. There's some weight there. Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the big and wonderful Chesil Beach. That's right, that's where we're back again. If you watched me last week, you would have seen that we were out on Chesil Beach on a different mark and I lost last knockings, a really tidy cod. I would definitely say that it was something over in the region of over £5 in size. It was a good fish. Still absolutely gutted about that, and I'm here today for a bit of redemption. I've brought some backup and reinforcements with me today, and you'll have a little chat with him and see him along the way. But I've got Mr. Dave Chidzoy, who, for those of you who don't know him, he is a very, very, very accomplished top angler, ex-England international, and I'd go as far as saying probably one of the best anglers I've ever fished with out on the beach, if I'm honest. He knows his onions, boys and girls. So we'll see how he gets on along the way as well. Little secret, I came out filming with him a few weeks back and he absolutely pulled my pants down. I struggled to get a bite all day and he was emptying the sea. So yeah, once again, a bit of redemption for that one also, maybe, probably not. But sit back and enjoy. I'll take you through my rigs and what we're doing. We're edging our bets today. We're fishing a little further down from Abbotsbury and we're fishing still out in the area where you've got a little bit of clay dotted about. There's chance for a sole and there's also obviously chance for a codling. There's a lovely colour in the water. So I'm going to be fishing one rod on a scratching rig and one rod on my up and over rigs. I'll run you through that in a mo. Got some lovely bait. Dave went and pumped some lovely fresh blacks. I've got some fresh lug from Southwest Sea Bait. I've got some nice squid and we've got some rag as well. So we're armed with all the baits under the sun. We can't foul, can we? Sit back and enjoy, folks. Lovely, lovely sunny day. And we are hoping to catch one or two fish for you. Right, so here is my big fish or cod rig, so to speak. It's the old trusty faithful. You've all seen me use it many times, up and over rig. I do love to favour the up and over. And I really do like using the up and over with a very, very nice long hook snood. You see that there? It's got to be the best part of about 5 feet in hook length there. I've got on the business end, I've got a size 4.0 Manta Extra and I've got a size 4.0 Top Gun hook for my kennel. As you can see there, I've got whole squid and a lovely fresh black wrap, and fingers crossed, folks, that does the business. I'll show you once again. I'll just clip this rig up and show you how it all looks when you're about to cast it or before you cast it. 6 ounce lead, and as I've mentioned many times before, this is the rig all ready to go. You've got an upturned rig clip there, extra large rig clip. You've got your hook snood, which in this case is 40 pound I'm using, 40 pound fluoro, right the way down, and bait clipped up on the business end to your 6 ounce lead. Fingers crossed, Mr. Cod comes along, sees that fluttering about on the bottom and whoosh, gives us a good bite. Cool.
I tell you what, could we just go this way with the sun in your face?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
No worries.
Don't want to have a silhouette here.
Slatliner. Come on, the fish.
Right folks, I've just been over chatting with Dave, looked over and my rod was all slack. Probably got a pout and it's just coming back to me a little bit more now. I'm going to just wind. We've got something on there. There's some weight there. Probably a big load of weed. But this is on my scratching rig. A little bit of kick in there. Could well have something coming into the surf area. I didn't cast it overly far, that cast. We've got something on there. What do we have? We're just coming up the beach. We have got... Hey, codling! Well, there you go.
Hang on, that's 1-0.
Now, these little T-bars from Sakuma here, excellent they are. Look, just have a little look, pop, straight out, and there we have it. Little codling. We're going to put him back because he's only tiny. And there we go, folks. Look, just a little, a tiny little thing really, but it's a codling. He's going to get launched back, but I'm over the moon with that. I've had 2 casts on the scratching rig. I've had 1 pouting and 1 small codling. So happy days. Let's go and drop it back, eh? He is bleeding a little bit, but he should be fine. Try not to get a big booty because we've got quite a big surf going on. Whoa. You don't want to get 2 big booties for a small codling like that. Lovely stuff. There we go. That'll do us. Right, as you can see, we've moved down the beach a little bit now. And I'll quickly whiz you through the second rig because we haven't been through that yet. Very straightforward. This is the one that's had the codling and also had a small pouting first cast. It's the old 2-hook clip down rig, quite simply. It's aimed more at catching me a sole, but of course, if there's a codling wants to come along and nab hold of it, then happy days. I'm fishing a mixture of baits. I've got rag on the bottom and I've got rag and blow lug on the top. And yeah, just a standard 2-hook clip down, size 2 stinger hooks is what I've got on. Fingers crossed we find 1 or 2 sole, but there is a bit of an issue. The wind is ploughing in here, right in our face, and getting out to those clay grounds, which is a bit of a bang. I don't think I'm quite getting the distance. Maybe Dave will get the distance throughout the day. He's a better caster than me, but I don't feel as though I'm hitting it far enough at the moment. But we'll see. If the wind drops off a bit, it might help me out and I'll get out there. But as it is at the mo, we'll take another codling. All right, folks. Dave has just had a nice codling, as you've seen.
£12, I reckon, something like that.
And have a look at this. Look, we both of us got absolutely soaked for it. I'd have jumped in and gone swimming for that any day of the week, Dave.
So lucky. It was just lip hooked. He literally, as it came out of the surf, popped off. So we were lucky.
And there you go, folks. Look, the master's back in session. That codling there's a good 4+, and he had a tiny little fawn back as well. I mean, have a look how cute that is. Just turn that round.
Like perfection in miniature.
What a beautiful little fish that is. Well
so
done,
cool.
that man.
I expect the cod was chasing a ray. I'm sure you've all been told 1,000 times before, but just a word of advice when you're fishing Chesil Beach, and when you're getting a big, rumbly old sea that is sending in some great big rollers, You need to get your rods high up in the stand. You need to keep your rods and your lines up above that first surf area. Otherwise, what happens is the surf grabs hold of your line, pulls it down, and will pull your line into the shingle in front of you. And you end up keep on getting snagged in the shingle in front of you, and you'll lose all your stuff. So you keep your rods very high up, put your cups up on your rest, and so your rods are standing well up in the air, and that helps to combat that, as you can see.
After Dave's just had that nice codling, in light of now we've had 3 codling between us, I've switched up my rods now to both rods just fishing big baits. I'm going all out for it. We're in here, folks. Rod just pooped over. There's not much kicking going on now. There we go, in the gutter now. There is a bit of kicking. We definitely have a fish on. I'm not sure what we've got. It's just coming up the beach. And what do we have? Here we go. Up the beach. We have got a bass. Have a look at that Top Gun hold there. Look, that has proper got him. He weren't coming off. That needs to be yanked out. Ah, there we go, guys. A lovely bass. It's just under 50 centimetres, so really welcome. That's a codling and a bass for me. As you've seen, the machine down there has been taking me to bits on the codling. He's had 3 codling, but I'm clawing back with that nice bass. I'm pleased with that. So we've got a cast or 2 left, and then we're going to have to head off. Fingers crossed we get a nice big fat codling on the last cast. Just looked like I had a bit of a slack liner here. Just having a little feel. Feels like we've got a bite going on. I'm going to just wind down and see. We've got something on here, folks. There we go, we're in. Not sure what to, but we've got a fish. Dave's just gone. It's just in that rough surf area. Not feeling. I'm not sure what we've got on there. Just coming up the beach now. What do we have? We have got another codling. Haha. Haha. There we go, folks. That's codling number 2 for me. Only another small one. I'm going to toss him back. He's not big enough to be getting a full meal out of, but 2 codling for me and a nice bass. As you saw, Dave had a hatful of codling as well. Dave's gone off. I'm going to fish for a few more hours into the evening, and I'm hoping I might get a big fish. I was going to go with him, but I've decided, nah, I'm going to stick it out. So let's toss this one back and whack it back out again. Right, folks, that is going to have to be about that. It's now late afternoon, turning into early evening, and it's a couple of hours since Dave's left. I haven't had any other fish since he has left. A couple of codling and a nice bass for me today, and obviously, as you saw, Dave had a few nice codling. You'll have to catch that on the Sakuma channel. That's going to be exclusive content for the Sakuma channel, but you did get a glimpse of a couple of the decent fish that he caught, so well worth a watch. But aside from that, glorious day. Have a look, the sun's just easing across over there. Still a lovely big surf, nice colour to the water. There's not much tide run at the moment now, and that's why the fishing's gone completely dead. Still just waiting for it really to kick back in, but I just can't be bothered to sit out and wait anymore. I've got a bit of a mission and a walk back, and I'm about to pack all my stuff up and start heading back. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed it. I didn't quite get redemption from that nice cod that I lost in the night session last week. That was a proper fish, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still reeling about that, but there you go. But I have got a couple of small codling under my belt, which are my first for this season, which is nice. Always good to start with a few fish. And yeah, we'll catch you again next week. Ciao for now.